Nigerian President Bola Tinubu is set to make his debut at the United Nations General Assembly's high-level general debate. Hi, welcome to what's happening. Here are the top 10 stories. At number 1, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu is set to make his debut at the United Nations General Assembly's high-level general debate. Scheduled for September 19, Tinubu will address global leaders in the evening session. He will be the 14th speaker out of 20 leaders scheduled for the first day of the gathering. The event marks Tinubu's inaugural appearance at the Assembly, making him the 5th African leader to address the Assembly on that day. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa will be the first African leader to speak during the morning session. At number 2, Major General Mohammed Usman, the GOC of 81 Division Nigerian Army, has issued a stern warning against any form of disloyalty within the ranks of the armed forces. Speaking at the 35 Artillery Brigade in Abuja, he emphasized soldiers' commitments to President Bola Tinubu, the nation and lawful authority. Usman urged soldiers to exhibit professionalism and resolute allegiance in their duties, extending their loyalty seamlessly from the president to the highest echelons of the military hierarchy. At number 3, Nuhu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, has embarked on efforts to address Nigerian security challenges by engaging with the United Nations Office of Counterterrorism, UNOCT. 2 memorandums of understanding were signed underlining Nigerians' commitment to working with the global community to combat terrorism. Rear Admiral Yem Musa retired signed on behalf of Ribadu. Prior to sealing the former agreements, Ribadu highlighted that terrorism remains a complex obstacle to global peace, security, and stability. At number 4, the President of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, Comrade Joe Ajaero, has expressed strong opposition to Nyesom Wike's plan to demolish structures in the Federal Capital Territory, labeling it a war against the poor. Ajaero emphasized that the demolition should not proceed without providing alternative shelters for the affected poor individuals. He advocated for legalizing the structures instead and criticized the idea of driving the poor out of Abuja. Wike had previously pledged to demolish illegal buildings and structures as part of an effort to restore the Abuja master plan. At number 5, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced that passenger operations on the Blue Line Rail will begin on Monday, September 4. The governor shared this news on his official Twitter account, stating that the partial passenger services will commence on September 5th. The services will run from 6:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning and from 4 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. in the afternoon. Initially, there will be 12 trips per day, with the number gradually increasing to 76 trips daily over a 2-week period. Governor Sanwo-Olu emphasized the extensive CCTV camera coverage on the trains and urged citizens to take ownership of the project, avoiding any disturbances or vandalism. At number 6, the Dejebu East local government area of Ogun State has suspended its chairman, Wale Adedayo, for a period of 3 months. The decision was made by a quorum of councillors who cited allegations of maladministration and financial mismanagement as the reasons behind the suspension. Adedayo, in response to the suspension, acknowledged the situation and revealed that the local government secretariat was forcefully entered by police and thugs on Thursday morning. At number 7, renowned lawyer Michael Zokume San has highlighted the urgent need for advanced technology to address the rampant issue of crude oil theft and piracy in Nigeria. Speaking at the Nigerian Bar Association annual general conference, Zokume emphasized the importance of implementing strong legal reforms that would impose stricter penalties on oil theft and legalize illegal refineries in the Niger Delta region. He also criticized the role played by traditional rulers and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in contributing to the escalation of oil theft. At number 8, a 5-story building in central Johannesburg was engulfed in flames, resulting in the loss of more than 70 lives. Reports indicate that 52 individuals sustained injuries, primarily due to smoke inhalation, and were swiftly transported to nearby hospitals for urgent medical attention. Among the victims were at least 7 children, with the youngest being less than 2 years old. While firefighters successfully extinguished the blaze, search and recovery efforts are currently underway. Authorities are diligently investigating the cause of the fire, with initial suspicions pointing towards candles used for lighting within the building. At number 9, Elon Musk, owner of the social media platform X, has revealed plans to incorporate video and audio calling features in the platform, signaling a move towards transforming into an all-encompassing everything app. While a specific launch date for these new features was not mentioned, Musk stated that the calling capabilities would be available on iOS, Android, Mac, and PC systems without the need for a phone number. He highlighted that X aims to serve as a global address book and emphasized the uniqueness of the platform's features. The development comes after the recent rebranding of Twitter as X, inspired by China's WeChat model to offer a broader range of functionalities encompassing socializing and financial management. At number 10, the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has issued a 3-day ultimatum to Jose Peseiro, the head coach of Super Eagles, to accept the pay cuts and renew his contract. If Peseiro does not respond within this time frame, the NFF's technical committee has announced that he will bid farewell to his position. In case of non-compliance, the NFF plans to appoint a caretaker coach for the upcoming 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifier against Sao Tome and Principe, followed by a search for a permanent head coach. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.